Hi guys, Carly J here. What we're going to do next is we're going to walk you through the entire listing process. So basically I want to get to my tools so I can get to the keyword tool. And based on the previous videos, we were using a red canister set from Amazon. So this is actually what I will be listing. So we basically had all of our keywords already done. So I will just show you the process again since we're going through the whole thing. So I will go ahead and put that in, and we have our keywords there. So since we have our keywords and everything, what we're going to do first is we're going to go over to Amazon and we're going to download our pictures based off of our keyword concentration. So in the earlier video we discussed which keywords we were concentrating on this specific listing. So we're using red canister set. So the first picture, listings, Amazon, was red canister set. Okay, so there's one. I don't really like that one. And we're going to go, let's take a look here. Three-piece. Okay, so we're going to click this, add a dash on the end, and add three-piece. Now, as you'll notice, there was only two pictures for me to use here, so I'm going to show you a little trick that I use. Let's see here. We're going to go here. I'm going to open this up into Paint, and I'm going to go to Rotate, Flip Horizontal, and I will save a new picture. Save As. And we're going to use this one. And our other keyword we discussed earlier was there. And this is done there. So then we're going to go to this one, do the same thing. Horizontal, File, Save As, Kitchen. We're going to use storage. Put that there. Okay, so now I have enough pictures. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the image cropper. Get rid of that. Let's go here, and we're going to go to Tools, Legacy Tools. We're going to go down here to the Image Scrambler, and we're going to upload our photos. Let's see, I want desktop. Oh God, where did it go? Okay, Amazon, and we're going to do the first one, and we're going to say submit, and we're going to drag our mouse, and we're going to crop. Image as, that's the first one. Say yes, choose the next photo, submit. Crop, save as, red canister 3-piece, choose file, use that one, submit, crop, save as, which is kitchen, and the next one is storage. Choose file. Like I've mentioned before, I would use a minimum of 3 pictures. I have a habit of using a little more. It gives you more capabilities of ranking for additional keywords. Crop, image, this one. Okay, so now we have our pictures ready. Okay, so I found the seller that I'm wanting to compete with. So from there, we're going to sell one like this. And we're going to sign in. Okay, so like we mentioned before, the uploading of the pictures does matter based on building your title. So normally I'll have my folder open so that I can look which ones are which. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this title because that one was not a good title. So we're going to go ahead and upload our photos and upload. Finish. So we've got our pictures uploaded. So based on looking at our pictures and the order in which we uploaded them, I'm going to build my title. So we're going to take this over here so we can keep both of these open. So we're going to start with red canister set, 3-piece kitchen counter storage, coffee, sugar, tea, and I still have room. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open back our notepad back up and look and see what else we have here. Sugar, coffee, tea, kitchen lids. They do have lids. So we've got 12 left. Lids, glass storage, vintage, jar. Jar stop. No, actually we're not going to use that jar. Okay, so we've got 12 characters left. Another thing that you can do to find other keywords, and my dog is barking. So another thing that you can do is you can go over here to eBay. And apparently I can't spell this one. Okay, eBay. Okay, so we're at eBay, and what we're going to do if we run out of keywords, we're going to go over to eBay and see what eBay says. So I'm going to type in canister set. Very plain search. And as you can see here, we've got some words that are coming up here. Let me so you can see this. So I'm looking at these keyword sets to find out what is relative to my listing. So I'm going to click on this one. And you see we've got kitchen canister sets, stacking, yellow, red, vintage, salt shakers. And we'll try this one. Kitchen canister sets, so pretty much, okay. So what you can do is if any of these are working for you, you can use those additionally in your listing and in your title, or you can just scan a little bit through the current listings that are up. So I see containers. We saw flowers we don't have in there. Let's see what else we have. 4-piece canister, red kitchen. Cook, bake, cooking, baking. I mean, there's several things that you could still use. So, flour. Actually, I'm going to use containers. And I have none left. So, I'm going to go with that title. Okay. So, now what we're going to do, since we want to make sure it's new, we've added our photos, and we're going to add some. I usually do not use the brand or the model or that one. So we've got canister set, stoneware, red. So that's pretty much what we need there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work on a description. So in the earlier video, we discussed keyword concentration. So we're going to stick with that strategy, and we're going to build a description. So if we go over here and go take a look at the description. So I'll just grab this. And I will be editing, just so you know. So I'm going to hit enter twice. And I'm going to paste as plain text. Now, I'm going to go back up here to my title, and I'm going to grab this title, copy, and we're going to paste the title on the first line. Oops, and it's not letting me grab where I want. Okay, so I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to center, bold, 18. Okay, so I'm going to go through this and make some adjustments. This is too much text. And normally what I will do is this red canister set and so I'm going to take red canister set, which is the 3 keyword phrase that we are concentrating on throughout this entire listing. So from there, I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to continue. So a lot of this I'm not going to keep because I try to be as original as possible. Is the perfect gift for any size kitchen. A great way to organize your kitchen counters. And my fingers are not working. Okay. And store. And I have a space in there. Okay, so basically what it is, I did copy this over here, but I copied it over here to give me a general idea. So I'm going to probably use the first line here. Okay, silicone sale, made of stoneware. These sets are durable and made for everyday use. Okay, so I'm going to take from here out, period. I'm going to enter twice, and we're going to grab some bullet points. Copy. We're going to paste this plain text, and we're going to make bullets. Okay. Of 3 red canisters. Ruby red. Okay, and we want that to go away because we don't care. Okay, so then I'm going to add my shipping statement. Okay, I use a very basic shipping statement, and basically this is what I do. Okay, so when you're putting your shipping statement, you will also, as you'll see here, I have this enter main keyword phrase with keyword decoration. So I'm going to replace that with red canister set. And I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to underline it. Okay, so the point that you have to remember is you want to begin the actual text, or as close to the beginning as possible, and put your main keyword phrase that you're concentrating on as close to the front of this as possible and make it bold. And then the very last thing in your listing description area, you want to make sure that the very last thing is your main keyword phrase. This makes a huge difference on ranking, just so you know. So, and this is the conclusion of how to create the actual listing.